Hi guys, welcome to your March readings. I have a really special workshop this month that I would love to see you all at. We're going to be diving super deep into our own love souls and healing all of that generational trauma, healing the inner child wound, really learning our own unique energy signature so that we can love ourselves fully and step into our power. Come join me on March 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern. We also have an amazing t-shirt that you can remind yourself all the time how beautiful, fantastic you are. The Love Soul t-shirt. This is all available. You can register on my website, fearlessintuition.net. Click book a session and you can get the t-shirt also on the same website, fearlessintuition.net, in the merchandise section. I love you guys. Enjoy your reading. Bye. Hi Virgo. Welcome to your March reading. I'm a little bit late getting the March readings out. My grandmother passed away, so I was in Oklahoma the week that I was supposed to be getting readings out. So here we are, just a few days into March. This March for you, and I'm going to try not to be emotional. You guys know how we are with our emotions, but I might make you cry. Not in a bad way, not in a bad way. More of a surrendering kind of way. This March is going to be absolutely lovely if you allow it. And what I mean by that is, see, I'm going to do it. We have all of these beautiful energies happening in Pisces, which is just opposite our sign, right? And sometimes it's really hard for a Virgo to dig that deep as the Pisces energy will force us to dig. And sometimes we have to admit that we gotta go. We gotta get into the depths of it. We have to force ourselves. We have to be the spiritual healer and not just the physical healer. So that's what we're doing this March. And it's bringing up some really lovely energies to love, to just genuinely allow yourself to open up to what real love is, not the attached matrix version that we're all programmed to believe through Hollywood dramedies, right? Romantic dramedies. Telling us that it has to be push, pull, attached to me. I'm so codependent. I need you in my life to make me happy. No, I'm talking about the love that starts within yourself, the love that starts within your own soul. Venus, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, all going to be in Pisces. The Sun and Venus will be joining Neptune. And just the amount of healing our relationships, because really when we're healing relationships, we're healing ourselves, right? So the amount that we're healing our relationship and the way that we see relationships this month, and it's combined with creating that path for your journey and recognizing how loving yourself completely and even just giving yourself permission to love yourself completely, how that is all just turning, it's turning you into that direction. It's turning you into that flow. And the patience, the Hanged Man is upside down for a reason. The patience, which you will need quite a bit of, is going to reward you in so many ways when it starts picking up. And Mars is now in Gemini. It's not in Taurus anymore. Dear God. I literally think that I put on like 15 pounds while Mars was in Taurus. I don't even think that that's an exaggeration. I think that, and it was like during the winter, so I couldn't even go outside and we had a deep freeze. Like it was horrid. Oh my gosh. No more. Mars is in Gemini. And it's the spark, right? It's that, it's that energy that's going to allow us to see perspectives that we weren't paying attention to before. Oh, wow. Man, was I sleeping that whole time? There it is. There it is. Like something knocks you in the head. Let's look at your cards. The Chariot. We can be oblivious sometimes, even if, because we'll get into our own little worlds and not see the outside. We're about the details. We're not about the outside. Time to shift your perspective. So we have the Chariot and we have the Hanged Man. The Four of Wands. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. The Eight of Wands. Judgment. And the King of Cups. Doesn't have to be a Pisces or a Cancer, but I'm feeling some really heavy water vibes. Here's the thing. So now Mars is in Gemini. We're ready. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. We just want to hit the road. Like, let's do this already. And the universe says, now, wait. There are still some things that we have to take care of. And so then the Hanged Man comes along. The Chariot, the Hanged Man. And it really is Four of Wands. Maybe even for some of you in a quite literal way, spring cleaning. Right? That in the environment that you're in right now, I never realized how much my environment truly affected me until I was homeless. Fun fact. And I wasn't actually homeless. I was living in a hotel, but I was home. I didn't have a home, right? So And when it's not your space, when it's not your vibe, when it's not the things that you need around you, it's hard to be organized. It's hard to be, the chaos. What is mutable earth, right? When Virgos are in chaos, there earthquakes happen. I have to remind people of this all the time. I'm like, you all think that we're so level-headed and not level-headed, but if you've ever really had a close relationship with another Virgo, you know that we are chaos, but we just hold our shit together so well that nobody else sees that chaos but us. Sometimes it spills out. Eight of Wands, Judgment, the King of Cups. I feel like you're going to hear something from this King of Cups. And again, this doesn't have to be a water sign. This could just be somebody that has a whole bunch of emotions, that feels very, very deeply about a lot of things. Judgment and the Eight of Wands. So for some of you, you're moving. For some of you, you're going to be traveling or moving as well. And possibly even having to move locations. Like maybe you want to move to a new house or to a new state or to a new place, but you're sort of in limbo and it's driving you up the wall. I feel like there's going to be some kind of information about the move for some of you. And for others of you, this is just like something's coming in. The King of Cups is coming in. It's happening really, really fast. It's like, boom. It's like one day you don't know anything and the next day the information is there. And you're just like, okay, that's going to happen. All right. So, as my partner likes to tell me, and I tell him to not do it, but he still does it, chill out. Chill out, babe. It's okay. Everything in due time. The Chariot is about divine timing. And do you know that divine timing is the most beautiful thing that you could ever experience? Ever experience. Because when the timing is right, it's effortless. No need to force anything. So just wait. Be patient. Let's see what this Chariot... Okay. Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign, also talking about a move or going in another direction, but I kind of feel like this is you. I feel like you guys are so focused in March, and it's not a stress. It's not the stress. So for some of you, it'll be stressful. Sure, I get it. Some of you, it's going to be stressful, but there's a determination with this Queen of Swords. I almost called her the Queen of Wands. There's a determination with this Queen of Swords that is, I mean, it's like nobody's going to knock her off the path, right? And if you're with me right now, and you understand what I'm saying, it's been hard. It's been like 3 years of hard. Am I right? And then we got some easy moments, and then it got real hard again. And then we got some easy moments, and then it got real hard again. And that's not necessary anymore. Hanged Man. So taking a pause. I know, it's so painful. Yikes. Okay. Three of Swords. You didn't like the words that were said. You didn't like the information that was brought in. You don't want to have to wait. There's a Pisces in your life and they broke your heart. Yeah. It's not easy. Looking at that heartache from a different perspective is really the kindest thing you can do for yourself. So being as focused as we are, we have a sense of responsibility to not show emotions, to have our shit put together, right? But what about when we don't have that? What about when we don't have our shit together? What about when things fall apart? Or what about somebody says something to you and it truly, truly hurts your feelings and you have to reassess how you feel about this person, and you have to reassess the whole, I mean, like, that is just not Virgo things. We don't like that. Not the feels. But this Pisces season is healing that pain for you. If you let it. If you open yourself up to the process and you let it. And it's going to create stability. And it's going to create a path. It's going to open up doorways for you. That healing process, the transmuting of it. For some of you, you need this move really, really badly, and the unknown is so frightening to you. That's the pain. That's the Three of Swords that you're feeling, right? The moon on the Four of Wands. I wrote a tweet a couple of days ago, maybe it was yesterday, that said, that if you feel stuck or lazy, you're not. You're not stuck and you're not lazy. You've been in survival mode for so long. You deserve universal peace. You deserve to relax. And you deserve to give yourself permission to do that. So just because we don't know all the answers, just because we don't have all the answers, that doesn't mean that something good isn't going to happen. The surefire way for you to make sure something bad happens is if you think about something bad happening all the time. if you're constantly going to that place, if you're constantly saying, this is all of the negative, all of the things that could go wrong, all of those things, and you're thinking about that all the time, absolutely, it'll all go wrong. You can manifest that like that. You're the magician. Or you can trust and have faith, because that's really what the moon is. And that Virgo full moon, man, it showed our asses, didn't it? And then we have this Pisces new moon to heal us after showing our asses. You know? So there's also, I feel like the news, like if some of you are waiting on news, or some of you are waiting on something from this King of Cups or the air sign, if you're dealing with an air sign, I feel like the new moon might actually bring that information in for you. So just a couple weeks, that happens on, oh shoot, I forgot. Let me look at my notes. Why don't I have that on there? Oh, I don't even know, guys. I'm sorry. Whoa. Okay. Some of you are getting some information from an earth sign. Some of you are getting some information from a water sign. Some of you are getting information from an air sign. For some of you, it's all the same person. They're just fully embodying themselves. This could be like a sun, moon, and rising, but they're all kings. Okay? All kings. Focus on your journey, Virgo. Allow yourself to heal the parts that hurt the most. Hold on. I'm going to look for the new moon. I know, you guys. Thanks for being patient with me, but you know that I'm not going to be able to finish the reading. March 13th. Hallelujah. All right. March 13th is the new moon in Pisces. So really set your intentions of what it is that you want to bring into your life. So we have the King of Pentacles. There you are in all of your glory. Man, and things are going to start picking up pace really, really, really fast. So paying attention to the things that are happening around you and the themes that are happening around you, that's going to be huge for you. Really make sure, oh, that Ace of Cups, I knew it. Bottom of the deck was the Ace of Cups. Really just focus on what you're doing. Focus on the task at hand. Don't ignore the healing parts. Pause during that heartache, pause during the turmoil, and then get back to work and then do it. But don't ignore that. Because those healing parts are going to be extremely important for you moving forward this year, like in so many ways. Then we have the Lovers on Judgment. For some of you, this is a relationship. For others of you, this is, wow, I'm in alignment. I'm in alignment with my journey. I'm in alignment with my path. I'm on my soul's alignment right now. And you realize it, and it's like this aha moment that you're like, oh wow, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. This is me. And it all starts to make sense, right? But you won't be able to see that without the healing. Do you see where I'm coming from? And then we have the Death card with the King of Swords and the King of Cups. So there's something ending with the King of Cups and the King of Swords, and it feels like there's more of a beginning with there's an ending with one and a beginning with another. There's this whole transformational process that's happening. It could also be that this is one person, and something is something's not ending. Sorry, something is transforming. Could be that it's ending too, but it feels like there's something different That's how I want to put it. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes kind of feeling. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Love that. The Ace of Cups is about self-care. Could it be a new relationship? Yes. It could, especially with the Lovers down here. But the healing, again, always going back to self, always going back to that healing. This is the healing process. And the Ace of Cups, and we've talked about this before, the Ace of Cups isn't just about what you do externally to make yourself feel better. The Ace of Cups is also about the way that you're speaking to yourself. You see? The way that you're speaking to yourself also matters. Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups. And I feel like just when you are sitting there wondering and thinking, man, what is it that I really want? And vacillating on that, how do I really want this to all go? That's when the shift happens. And it's going to probably be towards the end of March. And then we have the fire sign at the end of the deck. There's some kind of shift that's happening that's really bringing a lot of clarity to you. And healing, fun. The Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. There's, you did that. You did that. And it possibly has to do with a fire sign, so Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. You did that. You created the peace in your life. You created the clarity. You created the abundance. You created all of that. And now is your opportunity to enjoy it instead of feeling burdened all the time. You see? I love you guys. If you're not a part of our memberships, I would love for all of you to be part of the Fearless family. We do daily energy updates. I'm going to be doing mid-month energy readings as well. Lots of really fun stuff. You get a discount on all of my services for being a member. So come on over and join us. My books are open for readings this month. Limited spaces, but it's open for tarot readings, astrology readings, and I would love to see you guys at the Love Soul Workshop that I talked about in the intro. So I love you guys. Welcome to March. I hope you have a wonderful Pisces season and take all the opportunity to use this energy to feel really, really good. You deserve it. Love you. Bye.